right, well, we finally got some accumulated snow, which is nice. It's been a bit up here. And one thing I've always wondered about these smaller machines is, can they perform like a bigger machine, right? I specifically wanted a wheeled machine to kind of be that jack of all trades, you know, Swiss Army knife, if you will. And, you know, I've run big skid steers, big tractors, all that stuff, and they do fine, but they're a little, I don't know, they don't work in small areas like driveways that well because they're just big, you know? So this thing, in theory, should do great, but I'd like to know. So let me show you what I built to do some snow this year. All right, so pretty simple. It's a 54-inch plow, ATV plow, and then just welded on a hitch adapter to the frame. Cut the frame, put some angle brackets. It's real crude and ugly, but this thing was dirt cheap. It was like $40 on Facebook Marketplace, and then Harbor Freight. And then this is the same hitch adapter I use for the rake, for the snowblower, and probably for many other things. So kind of a nice little unit right there. It's just one of those 2-inch receiver jobbies. So yeah, that's what we got, and let's go see if this thing performs all right. More importantly, how is it going to start in the cold? That's a valid question. Like a dream. All right, so first impressions, this is cold, dry snow. I'm losing traction, but I think I probably should have come out here earlier and gotten started. I'm pushing about, I don't know, 6-7 inches right now, maybe 8, I don't know. You can see it though, it's about that much snow. So it's a lot for this little machine, especially because it's not wet. If it was wet, I'd have a ton of traction, but this is dry, so it's going to be interesting. Let's see how it does. I cheaped out and got a manual blade. I should have done a hydraulic blade. I'm pretty good at fabricating and doing hydraulics, so I don't know what I was thinking, but oh well. It was cheap, I will say that, and it works pretty well. Not bad at all. I'll say this, compared to a compact tractor, which I've owned a couple of, I am getting better traction than I would have on one of those, and I can see better, and I like standing, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, no complaints, I like it.
on the ground right there. Oh, there it is. That's a good way to find it, right? Get it out of the way of that freaking wood right there, because I need to use that. I mean, that's some pretty sizable snow right there. That's not bad. You know, you kind of got to give this thing credit. This machine is very capable of pushing snow, and easily and cleanly. It's not, you know, it's nice up here. I like it. Like I said, this is better than the tractors I've had. They would have stopped already. This thing's got the weight and it's got the real four-wheel drive, you know. These all four tires are going at once. Unlike a tractor. This little $40 plow too is a beast, man. I'm impressed with this thing. It's taking some abuse right now. I mean, knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't just snap in the next move, but it's doing pretty well. Man, I did not think we got this much snow. This is wild. I thought there was like 4 inches out here. They were not calling for this either. They were calling for like, I don't even know. They were only calling for like 2 or 3. I mean, I got every bit of 8 inches out here right now. That's crazy. I'm not complaining, I like the snow, but man, the weatherman was way off. Holy moly. I want to be a weatherman. You can just be wrong and still get paid. Try to get the edge of that, cut in a little bit, and then push. I mean, look at these tires. These piles are not, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but these are big piles of snow, guys. And this thing is just not even, it doesn't even like bog down. It's like nothing for it. There you go. Get that crap off of there. Uh-oh. They're going at it. They're going at it. All right, man, I love this thing. Absolutely love it. This is a great machine. So that's my son, and that's my girlfriend's daughter. And they pretend to hate each other, but I think it's not real. They like each other. Oh, that's funny. Angle again. Let's get these big chunks out of here. Yeah, let's do that. I love this setup, man. Look at that. Simple. 40 bucks, maybe another, I don't know, 100 bucks worth of other materials. You know? And it's just a little bulldog, man. This thing just does great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, little beast of a machine right here. Beautiful. A little bit of down pressure is all it needs too. It doesn't need a lot. And it just goes, man. It just goes like it's nothing. This is like cheating right here. I'm telling you, if you're a landscaper, even like a legit snow removal company, you should be buying like 20 of these. Why are you buying a $30,000 Gravely? You're gonna beat the crap out of it. Go make some more money with a brand new one of these. You know, sorry Gravely, I don't mean to be a jerk, but there's no value there. What am I missing? You tell me. This thing can do stuff in the off months, and it can do this during winter season. I mean, you spend 30 grand on a Gravely snow specific machine. What are you getting really that I don't have? You know, you got a problem with this thing. It's always a cheap part. There's no expensive parts on this. And you got a 3-year dealer warranty and an American that picks up when you have an issue. So again, talk to me guys. If you own a landscape company, what am I missing? You tell me what I'm missing here. I would love to hear your opinions. Parts are all here. They got an entire warehouse full of parts. You got American guys that pick up when you have an issue. And plus, I bet most of those damn machines, like Bad Boy and Gravely and blah, 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 most of them are made in freaking China. So what's the point? You know? All right, let's try to push this around the circle. Just kind of cut around here. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And we'll just get that big pile right towards Wyatt. You know what I'm curious about? No, actually I know, because I know what that camera's been recording. So that camera's been on for just about an hour. And this driveway is massive. It's my girlfriend's house, and it's, oh God, that driveway is much bigger than most, right? So the whole point of this video is to see, can the smallest, by the way, Chinese mini skid steer. This thing weighs 1,600 pounds. A little over, it's like 1,700 pounds. Can the smallest Chinese mini skid steer do what I would call commercial grade, snow plowing? This is a commercial grade machine. It's got the 3-year dealer warranty. It's built like a tank. We all know all the specs. You guys have seen my videos. But I wanted to see, can it push snow? Right? I know what a track machine would have done. It would have been bogging down in there. I know the wheels are better. And yeah, I mean, overall, I was thoroughly impressed with the machine. And you see these big machines like the Gravely and the Snow X and all these dedicated snow pushing and blowing machines, and they're like 30 grand, and more than likely they're probably built in China anyway. So what's the difference? What's the hurt, right? For $7,000 and then a $60 adapter, a piece of metal, and a $40 snow plow, if you're a landscape company or a kid starting out with his business or her business, or, a large homeowner, a rental property owner. Gosh, I mean, the list goes on and on. Why would you buy anything else? For how compact and useful this thing is, it's like an absolute no-brainer to me to buy one of these over really anything. I've owned a bunch of
subcompact tractors, and I way prefer the use of this over those because it's so small. The compact tractors are a lot longer, so they're annoying to get into the small areas of a driveway, right? This thing is, you know, a little bit longer than my arm length. I mean, come on, you know, it gets into all the little spots you need to get into. You can hop off real quick, change the blade. I might throw a hydraulic arm on there to make that hydraulic because I already have the auxiliaries here. It would be easy enough to do, but how hard is it to just hop off, come over, swap it? You guys saw it in the video. It takes 2 seconds. I mean, for this setup all in, you're talking, if you paid full retail, which there are dealers already giving discounts. I mean, you can probably get this thing for $6,500. Call Robert Lee Ray down in Georgia. Tell him you watch this video again. I don't know what he'll do, but I guarantee he'll take care of you on my behalf. I can put money on that. You know, he's a good guy, and if he's not close to you, he'll just give you one of his dealers that's closer to you. That's the way they operate. They're very honest with all that stuff. So, but again, let's call it $6,500. $6,500 for a brand new machine that you can go. I mean, I could easily charge, you know, $150 to do that in an hour. You know, even driveways. This is a 54-inch plow. If you double it up, I probably got to take 4 passes on this driveway and I'd be done with it. So again, that's decent money right there, you know, and it's instead of paying 30 grand, you're paying 6,500, right? Or maybe 7 at most. Yeah, that was kind of the idea though. I wanted to see if this thing could really push snow, and man, I was impressed. Even uphill, I was pushing uphill a bunch on that, and it was pushing, you know, 1 foot piles of snow right uphill, no problem. Because you, again, unlike a tractor, you have true 4-wheel drive. All 4 wheels are just churning the whole way. It's like a tank, you know. And if you were to put chains on this thing, whoo, it would be unstoppable. I mean, truly unstoppable. Now you got the concern about maybe tearing up their pavement and stuff like that, but for your property, if you're dealing with heavy, big snow, chains on this machine, man, oh, that's the only thing it lacked was, you know, just because we got real, this is like super dry, you know, this is like dry snow. So it just, you guys know snow. If you're watching this, it snows by you. The wet stuff, you get tons of traction, and the dry stuff, it turns into an ice skating rink, right? And this thing still just crushed it. I was so impressed with it. Controls are really good too. Like I said, I've driven the 323. It's a popular wheeled auction machine. It's sold under like 3 different brands. AGT sells it. A bunch of different companies sell it. But it's all the same machine. It's a piece of junk. No offense, guys, if you own one. But to me, I just didn't like it. The hydraulics felt like an on-off switch. I said it in the video. I don't know if you caught that or if I kept it in, but this thing, it's just there's so much more finesse with the hydraulics that, you know, when you're going, you can really kind of turn the blade where you want and get the blade. It just, on the other machines I've seen, I just didn't like them. And also, you go on the forums, every other wheeled machine besides this one, tons of problems. Just, I mean, I know you guys are probably sick of me saying this, but the auction stuff is just such junk. It's comical at this point. I love going on the forums. Every day is a new guy. Oh, I just picked up this machine. It has 1.4 hours and it's toast. It's like, well, yeah, stop buying auction shit. It's junk. It's all junk. And this thing, you know, again, you guys think I'm being paid by them too. I keep getting these comments. It's funny to me. No, I own this and I don't have any contracts. And I'm happy to say what I don't like about it. And I did, as you could see on that excavator. So you guys can keep chirping away on that. But I'm not paid by Huayee. I'm not paid by Robert Lee Ray. I don't care about any of them. I like the machine. And I finally found an affordable, good machine. It's that simple. It is that simple. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go keep doing some plowing. But if you're still watching this, I appreciate you. And yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up. Really good stuff coming pretty soon. Stuff that other channels aren't really doing. So, you know, hang out for that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.